Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is our Eyes of Nation, it is of course SFB, and it's episode 27 by memory. I am a little bit excited. For the first time, I have got people being called up for actual international games of football. We have obviously got Hukic being called up to Bosnia's under-19s. We have obviously Hedegaard and Frederick Anderson being called up to Denmark's 18s, which I think is massive. I think this one's huge that they're being called up to the 18s. It kind of shows that these two have the potential to be quite good players in this division and obviously in the Superliga as well. The game was let me see the under 18s, of course. Come on. There we go. But like, look at the clubs in there. Look at the clubs. You know, a couple of people from our division, but yes, boys, they're wanted at the moment by a couple of bigger clubs as well, especially Hedegaard, but I'm not letting him go anywhere. His contract's just, he's sticking around for as long as possible. But yeah, obviously a few people in there. Hukic obviously doing very well as well. Callum Roberts makes the under-23s for New Zealand. I am very surprised that this guy has not got a call-up to the actual squad. Koskovi and Alton Burrish always does it every year, right? But Bubba's obviously never been capped by Gwinian or Gwinia, but he's obviously done well. 2 player of the matches since joining. But the big news here, ladies and gentlemen, the New Zealand national team. I know it's not like the craziest thing in the world. Ben Nelson has been called up. His form has been sporadic. He barely plays for me. He plays okay. He does okay in the reserves. And the national team is like, you're coming in up top. That kind of shows me he has the potential to be quite the player. I really love that as well. I think that's going to be massive for us and obviously very good. Last thing I am going to do, since we're here as well as in the development centre, we are going to talk about the youth Canada intakes. All I'm going to say is that this year is meant to be horrid. And yeah, look, it is what it is. And it's allowed. We're allowed to have a poor youth intake. But, obviously last 2 years, last year we got a really good couple of them. Obviously we lost a couple of them now to free transfers. And the year before we obviously got, quite a good amount of youth intake, of course. We're due a poor year, and this could be a poor year. And also, unlike last year, I don't know how much poach I'm going to do because of the new contracts we've signed. Everybody is on massive amounts of wage. Anyhow, that's going to be the end of the first little part. We're obviously going to play either Hobro Federica or just Federica. We'll see how we go after the Skiv game and then the Hobro game. We will go and obviously recap them for you when we do see it as well. But yeah, we'll be back with a game and youth intake if it comes in before the next game as well. But yeah, we'll see you guys in just a second. Exciting times. We've actually got people being called up to play international football. Welcome back, YouTube. It is another little part of the episode. We have youth intake. Unfortunately, though, not a really good one, like I said. Thank you, Bass, for the follow. Here's the best prospect, but yeah, not too much going on. I will do what I always do, which go around the leagues and just see what the youth intake's like and see who we can poach, if there's any good ones to poach. But at the same time, we don't really have too much money. I'm not too absolutely fussed with what goes on. Since we also like them well, we did beat Skiv 2-1. We are top. We got Hobro next. I feel like what we will do is that we will definitely give you the Federica game, obviously, but I feel like we'll be okay and maybe leave the Hobro game and see what happens on the final day with some drama, I think, as well. We'll be back if we do sign any of these players, 15, 16-year-olds on the free contracts that we usually do. And then we'll come back for that Federica game. Welcome back, YouTube. This is the first time I've actually had bids come in for a player where you guys can see it. Obviously, we had the one bid. It was the first time I ever got a bid for a player. For money, of course, not just for £0, which was from Frederick Anderson. So, Majorly AF, I don't know where they're from, in the Swedish Premier Division are in for Hedegaard. Hedegaard obviously just played in Denmark's under 18s and has been developing really well. I have no intention of letting him go because I think he could be magnificent for me. But not big enough money here, so I'm going to reject this. He, though, reckons he'll become absolutely unsettled if he doesn't speak to IK, who are also in the Swedish division. I don't particularly care. I'm going to reject both, but I thought we'd show you, and I would imagine he's going to kick up a fuss here. This is where I need to ask Anderson just to come in and just go, hey, mate, you're a good kid. Do what you need to. No. All right, I'll have a look. We're here for the Random season to help us try and win promotion. I'll let you go in the season if we don't go up, though. Being realistic, we ain't going up this season. Convinced. I know it doesn't seem realistic in a minute, but you have to understand we've got a fantastic group of players come through. Just give me a season, blend them in, truly match thing. Alright, well, look, in the end, we got away with it slightly. I would imagine he's going to go complain to teammates now, but I ain't letting him go on the cheap. That's for sure. I'm not letting him go for that. I need about 100k plus. I need to wipe out the debt. If they gave me 200k, I would do it. Whoa. No. Right, they cancelled the transfer. $12k. Right. I want 250k. And I want 250k. Good. Get out of my face. Here we go. We're pricing him out of a move. We are pricing him out of a move. I don't know why the Swedish Premier Division can make offers right now. It makes no sense. Right. Here we go. This is not exactly what we needed right now. This episode has got a little bit going on. We had a youth intake. We had a win against Skiv. We had people in international duty. Now we're getting bids for header guard. We also got a bit of a lag spike here, which is not what we want as well. Alright, that's not good enough. Just going to reject them now. Right. I don't see what's going on here. I'm just going to keep rejecting it. By the way, apparently this guy is being released. There's no intention. Well, we're putting him in the book as well. Sorry, YouTube, this is boiling out into everything here. Anas Hassan Yunus. On a free at Copenhagen. Exclamation book in chat, Twitch chat. We are currently live, of course. We'll deal with that in a second, though. I'm going to just reject them and just see what happens. I don't know. It must be their deadline day on the 31st. It makes no sense, but I know their leagues are a bit of a weird time. I do not care. He is not leaving. We got more offers. Wow. All right. We're going to do very well here to... This is not good. This is not good at all. Did he accept this? It's 15k. It's not enough, man. $19k. Look. 100k and we got a deal. This is not... What are you doing to me, board? You stupid idiots! It's 15k up front, 1.8k after 20 league appearances, after one international appearance, 1.8k. What are you doing? Percentage of profit of next sale, 40%. Oh, we get 40% of whatever he gets on for next, which is good. Hopefully he goes for like a couple of mil. Wow! That is not good at all, man. Our best fullback's gone. Right, why would you accept the bid right fucking now? We're currently top of the division and we're about to go into the promotion games. And the boogers, yeah, no dramas. Are you serious? Wow. That is absolutely stupidity. That is stupidity. That is stupidity. Wow. That is stupidity. Wow, that is massive. I got a snipping tool this. Came out as gay as well, headed guard, which I really rate, by the way. I haven't seen that on FM. Apparently, I put it in my Discord. Apparently, it's been in since FM20. Really nice. Side note. Wow, that is no way. I hate Football Manager. No, wrong one. How do I go? Got to put that in the Discord. That is stupid. How much is he worth going? He's only worth 16.5k. Well, great. We're going to sell him on for 30k and I'll get, 15? Just less than 15k of that. Does not matter. He was more worth keeping it, getting up, and then maybe going professional. Now I don't have a left back. Now I don't have a left back. There's not one good left back in this football club. There's not one good left back in this football club now. What do we do at left back now? My star left back's gone. I've got two star left backs. Mortensen has to come in and hopefully he does a job at 19 years of age. But all of a sudden we've gone from, having probably one of the best back fours in the league to if teams just come down their right-hand side and our left-hand side, we're probably in fucking trouble. Are you having a laugh? Why would you do that with 2 games left in the actual season and then 10 games between us and promotion? Why? That is ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous. I'll be back, YouTube. I don't know what I'm going to do at left back, but yeah, the board has now accepted an offer. Let one of our star first team players go with 2 games left to go in the season and 10 matches between us and promotion. Great. Welcome back, YouTube. I am going to give you this Hobro game because if we do win today, we don't because Hivador could win as well, and Coach. But yeah, if we win today, we're virtually, we're not. You know what I mean? If we win today, the biggest team that was a threat for us not finishing top, Esberg, have just lost to Lynchby. So this makes this game more important. Secondly, it's very interesting to see what happens. We have to use Mortensen at fullback. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's determined. He's okay, but he's not the physical player that was Mikkel Hedegaard. He's not the under-18s Denmark left back. He's not someone that's 4-star. But it is what it is, and we're just going to have to live with it. I am absolutely livid with the board. And to make matters even more interesting, right, is Frank had interest and had a bid. And you want to know what the board did? Oh, we wouldn't mind selling him too. Mercifully was able to get that one rejected. But, yeah. So, now we need a left back for next year, 100% no matter what. But that is ridiculous. Like, just craziness. I do not believe that I witnessed that. I could handle it if it was like doing January or whatever, and it's just one of those things where the board just go, nope, okay, whatever, right? We need the money. To do it with 2 games left of the season, where you have a very good shot of finishing top as minor premiers, but more than that, you've got 10 games after that to be either promoted or still in this division, and he goes to sell one of the star players of the team. If the board did that in real life, the stadium would be burnt to the crisp, the fans would be rioting, there'd be people that want the chairman's head, but instead, here we are, hands tied, I can't do anything. Stupid. After all I've done for this freaking football club, they don't even care. Absolutely horrendous. I did say to the stream, and I'm being true to you right now, if they turned around and sold Frank for less than 150k, I would have absolutely lost it, would have been out this door, and it would have been save over. Instead, I've now got Frank considering a 4-year deal at the football club. And he will do it. I do not believe that happened. Ashley, thank you for the follow. Where you watching from, mate? I cannot believe I just witnessed that. I cannot believe I just witnessed it. What a crazy episode. We have youth intake, we had people go to Denmark football, and international football and everything. And then that just happened. That has just happened. With 2 games to go in the season. If it was released in January, I understand the Swedish window finishes on March the 31st. But come off it. Wow. Silly. You get 40% whatever he gets on for, but that may be nothing. Just stupid. Well, welcome, Ash. Exclamation challenge in chat. We're currently live on YouTube. I'm doing a YouTube episode as well, so I won't go too crazily in depth, but that's pretty much all you need to know in that little piece of paragraph just there. If you join just as our board has sold our star left back with 2 games left to go in the season, and then the 10 games for the promotion season as well. Look, there's a difference. Have a look at the difference here. Look at the difference. Doesn't get a work permit, Burger. Have a look at the difference. Mortensen is our next best left back. Look at the bloody difference. I reckon I've gone from being what I think odds on to, they reckon Krul's would start. Nah, Mortensen over Krul. I've gone on from, for what I think in my mind, right, especially after Esberg lose, right, odds on favourite to finish top and to only finish 4th, 3rd, 2nd or 1st to now, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. If teams come down the right-hand side, not a problem, because at least at left back, no, at least at right back, Cullen can play. It's ridiculous. Who else wants my players? Just no. Everybody just leave me alone. We're back to full strength, apart from not having a left back. But Wilhelm comes in. The shoe's been in good form. Anderson does well. Frank's done well. Johann's done well. And there we go. Important to note, the shoe scored a very lovely goal here in this Skiv game. We did win 2-1, of course. We'll come back to it, of course, what's been going on here more in depth. But yeah, they scored 93rd minute. They really went in the game. But yeah, the shoe scored a really nice goal. We'll show you both of our goals, why not? And Zahore scored again. We did rotate in this game here as well, if it wants to let me show you. Hukic gets the assist here. A little bit more direct than, but I don't mind it being more direct than normal here in the system. But yeah, Gunnarsson just pops it in there and Hukic does very well to flick it in. And there we go, which is very nice. And Zahore never misses them, especially in the form he's in. But the shoe, see, we get the ball and Frank's touch is unreal. Zahore does well. And just look at the run from the shoe, just comes in, and that's the areas I want him in as a winger. He's been playing really well up there. What season are you in? Had promotions already. We got promoted first season in a semi-professional side and division below, which was really good. Last season we finished 6th. We were in this promotion league that we're about to go into here, and then we were 4th at that time, finished 6th, not with the quality we had. We signed about 20 youngsters during the last season, Ash, as well, 20, 16, 18-year-olds, Hedegaard being one, and we're losing a couple now to freeze. Hedegaard's the first one ever lost to money. Which is a positive thing, I guess, but not enough money to even make a dent into this. And at the time, why would you do it now? And now we're fighting to go up into the Superliga here in Denmark. Anyway, your team is going to be Raz Roberts Fernandez, who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, has got 3 man of the matches in his first 3 games for the club. Important to note, right? 41 out of 42 passes a ball-playing defender, 3 out of 3 headers won, right? You can see why 7 interceptions that he got 7.7. A little bit less in the passing there, but 2 out of 2 tackles won, 6 out of 6 headers won, and he only missed 1 header there. So in the air, this guy's a monster. And yeah, for the Liverpool game this morning, we were so lackluster and dull. Very lucky to draw. Anyway, there we go. Teams change, but back into our normal setup. Without Hedegaard leaving, I actually think we're just going to coast to this. We're going to coast. As a semi-professional side, I thought we were going to coast. Never mind now. This game here is so important. And if we can go out here now and win this game, even without a left back, here we go. Score prediction in the chat. I reckon that this game finishes like 1-1, 2-2, and the goal comes down Mortensen's side. The shoe flicks away, but only as far as there. We need Kenny to get on it, and he doesn't. But Kenny might get a press here. Dedson, by the way, last time we played, absolutely destroyed us. And there we go. And here we are. All right, Raz on the ball. We're decent at it. And he goes long looking for Frank. And Frank is quick and Frank is away. One of the quickest players in the league is Frank. And away he goes. Come on, beat a man. Get a good ball in. Beats his man. Decent ball. Zahore, effort blocked. Wilhelmosa, effort blocked. In the end, very good start. And there we go. We'll go to positive after 20 minutes. Because that's what we do. And here we go. 10 minutes played. Good start from us. But at the moment, not finding the early goal as we would like. It's a highlight here. And it's going to be a set piece for them. Which I do not like at all. This has been our downfall this year, long balls like this. And this is how Dedson scored against us last time, was exactly that. I think when we last played him, we actually may have lost or drew and Dedson killed us. And they're going to move us a positive here 20 minutes in. Obviously, all over them in terms of creating chances. So we'll go into positive and see what we can do. Highlight, Mortensen, prove me wrong. Just go out there and do well. We obviously used him for a year last year as a 16-year-old, but wasn't great. And in the end, Anderson in a good spot. Probably should have done better and tested Monty a little bit more. In the end, though, Monty maybe have a chance to go long. And this is the only way that I fear is Dedson over the top. Maybe even Butch over the top of the looks of things. In the end, straight up Razza makes a good save. We've only conceded 1 goal in this new system as well. And that obviously came 93rd minute in a game where the game was dead when we were 2-0 up last game out. But yeah, and can I just say Fernandez, by the way, has won everything in the air again. He just gets match ratings. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't unsettle the team to lose one of their best players right at the end of the season. That's not what we want. A win here today is massive. A win here today, unless we get FM by Federica, and they're having a good year, Federica too, and results go all against us elsewhere, we should finish top if we were to win this game today. In the end, though, ball over the top. Fernandez wins it because that's what he does, and the shoes away, and he's quick, and watch him go. And that's why I'm playing him as a winger. And he looks for Zahore. Good move, good touch. Can he finish? What a tackle. The shoe does everything right. And there we are. And here's our highlight here in the short corner. We've whipped it in, which is not unlike us, but okay. That is fine as long as we don't lose the ball. More so worried that we get hit on the break eventually too. Anyway, 40-odd minutes played. Still 0-0 here at the moment. And at half-time, it is 0-0. Bit nervy, a bit tense, but we are playing quite well. I'm going to tell them that if we keep playing the same way, we will win. And I do believe that, because we've been the better side here, 60% of the ball. And away we go. Just need to find the goal that will do us the favour. 50-odd minutes played. There is also a question of I'm going to do this, by the way. Robert's having a shocker as well. Koja losing yet again. Do I chase the game at some stage? Nielsen, by the way, did not play for New Zealand. He just got called up. Nothing really going on out there. I'm going to get Anderson off in for Hukic, because that is what we would do, and Hukic can go in. I'm not going to go into the 4-2-4 and chase it, because a draw is not the worst result here, especially with Esberg losing, but a win would be ideal. Anyway, Butch. Ball in's blocked, and Frank's quick, and Frank's away, and away goes Frank. Come on. Way your pass, Frank. Get Zahore in 1v1. Keep going, Frank. Oh, he might go himself. Frank, finish! Oh my god. Oh, he's put it wide. What a run, Frank. 81 minutes played. I'm actually going to get Ben out there for the shoe, which you might think is a little bit weird, but Ben can play out there, and I'm going to get Yeppy in there for Danny as well. And here we go. Last minute winner versus Spursburger. Nice. Can we get one last minute winner here? 85 minutes played. Coach getting an equaliser. And Skiv now in that game there is 2-2. If we concede from a set piece, I'll be livid. Bull comes in, headed at goal. Of course we're going to lose after losing our left back. Of course we're going to lose. Of course we're going to lose. Of course we're going to lose. So the board sell the left back, and then in a game where we could go top, right? We could go top, win the league, whatever. Hivador now go top from nowhere. Wow. Full time, we get FM'd. Full time, we go FM'd. Can I just say, the free kick came down the right-hand side. Free kick came down the right-hand side. I could nearly put my money that Mortensen's giving away this free kick. I want to have a look. I want to have a look. That is frustrating as anything. That is absolutely frustrating. The fact that we have gone there and lost. We've just lost our left back. Here we go. This is not good, man. This is not good. We should have won the league. Should have won the league. Now we're going to go to the final day and not win the league. Hivador, who nearly got relegated last season, here they are. Top. All because the board have sold my left back. I 100% can say Mordensen's given away this free kick, hasn't he? Is Mordensen giving away this free kick? I just want to know. I want to know who gave it away. Because if it is my fullback, my 2-star fullback, because the board has sold my first choice fullback. I am going to be livid. Yes, let's go back. Extra 10 seconds, thanks. Watch new. Watch new. If you just jockey him down the sideline, mate, he's not going to whip it in. He's going to have to turn it around. You can't even write these things, man, can you? See you for the final game of the season. We've choked winning the league. We've probably choked, getting some even more better prize money to pull us out of debt. And here we go. Here we are. I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to get promoted because they sold my first choice left back. If our first proper 11, we've had a guard in there, I think we get promoted this year. Now the fact that we have a 2-star left back playing left back, we're done, boys. Our season's going to be cooked. Welcome back, YouTube. It's the final day of the normal season. We're a point behind Hivador. We could finish as low as 4th, and we could finish as high as 1st here coming into the final day of the season. We really should be top, and we really never should have lost the last game against Hobro, but that did happen. And, not having a left back is probably going to hurt us coming in here as well, because, Lynch B, Coach, Esberg, Federica, and Hivador have all proven themselves capable this season. Anyhow, it is what it is. They keep telling me to play Krul at left back. I don't understand why. I don't think he's as good as Mortensen is. We could maybe compare the pair, and at least Mortensen's at least growing over Krul, but I think Tobias and him are very similar, and Tobias mentally makes him a bit of a better footballer as well. Anyhow, we're going to go with the same team that just played as well. They've got good understanding. Soares and Fernandez do, Vilhelmos and Kenny do. Zahore does well. The Shu and Roberts understand each other very well, so it is what it is. Frank's having a good year, of course, as well. We just signed him to a 4-year deal. He has a year and plus 2-year optional contract extension by me, which I will trigger. And he's looking really good and the determination's going up. Look, if there's ever a year that we should finish minor premiers and go up, this is the year. However, obviously losing my left back with 2 games to go in the season is going to unsettle a lot of boys, and why wouldn't you? Anyway, this Federica side have been really decent this year and obviously deserve to be where they want to be. And hopefully, though, we can do a job against them and just go out there at home and be really, really good. Anyway, we're going to go in always press because that's what we do in this system. These are Pale, Hivador, Thanksgiving. They should win this one fairly comfortably. So I would imagine that Hivador win on the final day, and no matter what, we're only finishing 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Only ourselves to blame. Should have been in Hobro. Didn't beat Hobro. Our fullback gave away a foul, and I think our first choice fullback that's now been sold to Sweden would have not have given away a foul. It's fine anyway. Anderson wins the ball back. Frank's with him. It was ignored, and he's gone for goal. See, if you just slip Frank in, 1-0. Silly. I've just got this feeling now that we've lost our left back, that all of a sudden we're not going to finish chances, we're going to get FM'd a lot, and everything's going to come down our left-hand side because we've just lost our left back. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, Kenny on the ball, he's good on it, and he finds Soares. Soares now looks into Vilhelmosa. He loves getting this bit higher. Looks for the shoe. He looks for Zahore. Keeper doesn't come. Should be a goal. What a move. Grab ball by the shoe, and he knows where Johan Zahore is all the time. And we are 1-0 up here on the final day and give ourselves that faintest of hope of finishing top. Win today, we finish 2nd. And I've said, as long as we finish in the top 4, we're going to have a chance of fighting for promotion in the playoff league. And that's where we just need to be. Get into that playoff league, get playing well, and there we are. We're dominating this game of football, so we will move the positive in the 20th minute mark. That's what we always do. Anyway, I move ourselves the positive here. And hopefully find a 2nd and take the pressure off the back 4 would be nice. Anyway, ball comes in and Frank heads, but only as far as Jorgensen. And they can, oh no, it's a mistake by Jorgensen. Zahore's quick, you might not catch him. The shoe's with him, but Zahore going himself, dinks the keeper. And he just loves that one, Johan Zahore. The man that is Superliga-esque. Makes it 2-0. He's 25th of the year. And he looks unbelievably good. And in the end, a poor pass, he picks it off, and he ain't going to miss them. He had the shoe with him if he wanted to return the favour and give it back to the shoe, but in the end, he just dinks him. And he loves a dink. We saw it in previous games. And as it stands, Hivador aren't winning, and we do finish top here. Important to note, Esberg's winning too. We would love everybody in the top 6 to lose, and we win, so we just gain 3 points before the promotion league starts, but it might not happen. Anyway, the shoe gets on it, and he's quick, and in the end, he loses out on the ball, though. Does he win it back, though? He does. He always fights for the badge, and Frank's quick, and he's away, and Frank has got people with him. He's got Zahore in for a hat-trick. He dinks the keeper yet again, and Johan Zahore makes it 3. It's a hat-trick inside half an hour. He dinks the keeper, and it's unbelievably good. And it's important to have this goal difference because everything carries over into the first game of the promotion league and beyond, obviously. and we look really good. It is there, Zahore with the chip, and there we are. It is 3-0 to the good. I can enjoy a celebration beer. Why not? Brem's our former man from first season. Didn't want to join us on a free contract as well. So, glad to be pumping in. Old Vad's going to hit that, isn't he? Yep. The only way we concede is from distance or set pieces at the moment in this system. Everything else seems to just be us dominating games. Gives Federico a way back into this game as well. And yeah, just needed to step up Soroyas with Holvad, and he never did, and Fernandez couldn't react, and that one there has happened. Anyway, Frank's ball in, Zahore heads over the bar, and there we go, still 3-1. Esberg winning 2-0 at the moment as well. I haven't seen a result so far in the other games. Kenny wins the ball back though, that's what he does. Frank looking for Wilhelmosa, the shoe. In the end, when it fooled to us, it doesn't. It's punted away, and it's a bit of a foot race, but Kenny's quick, and Kenny's there, and he's got numbers, and he finds Fernandez, and he chips for the shoe and doesn't find him. He gets a little bit lucky, and his ball into the path of Anderson doesn't find his man, but it falls to Zahore, hits first time, and it goes in. And he's got himself a Rivy for the Dr. Benji reference. And that's 4. It's his 27th of the year. And apparently the shoe's played a key role in that goal. I don't understand how it's the shoe being a key role, but yeah. Anyway, he did well. Won the ball back the shoe. The ball in wasn't the best. And there it is. If he gets an assist with that, the shoe, that's really, really weird. I don't think he did. But yeah, Zahore doing well. I think Hivador, by the way, have gone ahead because even though the score hasn't come up, it looks like they're ahead on the table. Anyway, that's a good ball in the Sabaloo, but it's a great save from Raz. He doesn't concede too many, Raz, but when he does, he does. What's the shoe's name? It's like something Skoo. Best place to look is here. The shoe is, by information, Magnus Shoe Jorgensen. Because it was the shoe, and he scores with his shoe, we called him the shoe. Little electrician from Savenborg. And there we are. That's the life we've given the shoe, right? I know he's a real life player, and you know, I know that the real life guy's on a part-time contract at SFV, but yeah. Hivador beating Skiv 1-0. Hey, who knows? Skiv might get a really, really late one away from home. You just never know. Koja beating AC Hornets, so that keeps Koja in the hunt as well. But yeah, I'm very happy, boys. Obviously, 4-1 to the good. It would have been nice not to concede from distance, but it is what it is. And hopefully we go out there and just continue doing the business and win the game by a few more. And hopefully we don't concede right now, because I don't want no sweat fest. Brems knows how to whip a ball in and does, but it's cleared away by Sorares. And Zahora doesn't get on it, and it's punted into the channel. It should be Raz's. And if Raz wants to go quick, Frank wanted it. He ignored him now, and maybe he'll go to Frank just afterwards. What a ball from the keeper. Frank really should have got on that. He pulled out of it. It's not what we teach you here, mate. In the end, Roberts wins. Kenny on it. Back into Fernandez. That's a good ball into the shoe, and he's quick, and he can go. We know about the shoe. His ball in's blocked. They're going to hit us on the break, aren't they? They're going to put one ball into the channel and hit us on the break. It's what's going to happen, isn't it? Here it is. Holvan for his second of the game. Raza makes a very good save. It's good from Raz. 4-1 to the good. Skiv got an equaliser, which puts us back top, boys. Hello. We're just gone back into top of the tree. That is what you want to see. As you can see, the backs were a little bit more unsettled now because we don't have header guard. Some ratings there that just don't reflect what's going on. Callum Robinson's apparently one game away from being suspended, so we're going to go and get Kudluson in because I don't want him suspended for the first game of the playoff season. And I am going to go and get off Johan because the game's dead and buried. I don't need him getting injured. And we'll get Ben Nielsen up top. Frank, though, go short. The shoe knows how to whip a ball in. Instead, he looks for Frank and loses it. And they're going to go 2 against 2 here. They've got numbers, but Mortensen wins it and he chips it into the path. Ben Nelson, big chance, put it massively high and wide. There we are. And there, anyway, ball in, cleared away, into the bar, wow, and cleared. And there we are, 77 minutes played. The ball gets thrown in the Chalabou. Back of line in against Hansen, and he looked offside, but Fernandez wins it. It's not going to be given as offside because he didn't touch the ball, but he impacted play. In the end, though, it's still the highlight going. A goal for them right now makes it believable they can come back, but more than likely, us on the break on it would be nice. Ben, though, kevs it into Kenny. Kenny good with the ball, finds Kudinson. He just punts it in towards Anderson. He gets there first somehow. He looks at Ben Nelson. Can he score? He's hit the post. That's where Zahore finishes. And yeah. And there we are, 80 minutes played. Anderson gets on it, beats a man, still going, cuts it in, doesn't win it. And then Wilhelmeister fouls him, that's fine. Look, barring some late drama somewhere else, we could win the league here today as well. I don't know if I'm allowed to, yeah, there we go. Get Frank off before he gets injured as well. So Esberger winning, that's fine. We just need to see no highlight from the Skiv / whatever the team in second is, Hivador game is. So if Hivador score late, they do win the league. Anyway, Hukic now, good ball into Ben. Ben with a chance. Great save from the keeper. I feel for Ben. That many times he gets in good areas and just doesn't score because keepers make saves. Ridiculous. In the end, time ticks. I think we could be minor premiers, boys. Just casually. If results went our way. If that stayed 1-1, we could be minor premiers. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played, boys. We really could have maybe on the final day been minor premiers here and won the league after 22 games played. And then move into this promotion league as top. That was a better performance. Yes, at the back it didn't look particularly great, but it was alright. We did win the league in terms of the minor premiership league. So 22 games played, we're going to split off into the top 6 and bottom 6 sides, and we're going to split off in key position, in pole position. And there we go. Wow, that's actually huge. We keep the goal difference, of course, as well, going into this playoff league. But that is unbelievably good. So the Saturday of 15th, we'll move into that, and that's going to be massive for us. And this could be it. This really could be the season. Even though we don't have our best left back here at the football club anymore, this could be the year. And hopefully it is, because I really want to tie some people down to full-time contracts. Because I would imagine we get promoted, we will. There we go. So we get 238k for finishing first. So that puts us, by the way, boys, into the positive all of a sudden. That is correct. Into the positive all of a sudden is where that goes. Yeah, so we're never going to get enough to be doing any of that. So we're just going to, whatever. But yeah, so that's really nice as well. Zahore sends us top. Obviously, he scored 4, so we're going to praise that performance as well. Superb in front of goals. Yes, it was. So we get drawn, obviously. Esberg, Federica finished third. Coach 4th. I think that's not in any order, is it? That's not how it finished, was it? No. So as you can see here, Federica really fighting for the league, but there's 4 teams fighting for this. Coach, Esberg, ourselves, and SFB. The Lyngby have done well to come from 8th into the Fiat 5. They were obviously predicted before the season to proper were to be evens to go up. They now no longer are evens. Esberg and Silkenborg are, and I don't even think Silkenborg made the thing, did they? No. So it kind of shows what's been going on. But hey, we can go out there. We have a shot. We really do have a shot at this. And I think we could do it. Fernandez, by the way, and Zahore have got into the dream team by the end of the year. That's really nice to see as well. So, next time we see each other, boys, it'll be the opening 2 games. We've got Coge in a massive one, then Lyngby. Look, the Lyngby game is a must-win. Lyngby and Federica, you must take 6 points past both if you want to get promoted. If we could beat Coge and give ourselves a little bit of breathing room, even a draw away from home and beat them at home, you just never know what's going to happen. Anyway, from Damo and everybody else here, we finish top heading into the promotion stage. There is 10 games to go. The board side our best left back. The back 4 in a little bit of turmoil. But if we can just show our quality and if we can keep playing the way we played the first 22 games this season, you just never know. Little old SFB may be Super Liga bound. See you then. Thank you and goodbye.